What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? It is your boy Vape Coach, and we are back again in your lives, guys. Today, we've got ourselves a newcomer top 8 tournament. The new blood of Vape's Fight Night is here. I am joined by the one, the only, Computerson. How are ya?
I am doing fantastic and excited to see a bunch of new faces right here. This is exciting.
Let me tell you something, Computerson. We are going to have a guaranteed champion today, no matter what. We are crowning the new blood. And what's going on to everybody in the chat and everybody watching from around the world? I see Speed Demon, Lady of Chaos, the Sauce Boss, Frosty the Snowman, KingDabs in the building, Young Skibbity, and so many more. Yo, what's going on? Big Doodle as well. Chat, let's get to it. This is going to be game number 1. Neck taking on Loco, Colo, Computerson. I don't know who these guys are going to play, but you know what? I am ready for any and all options. Let's get going and let's get rolling.
What do we have presented?
I'll tell you what we have here. We've got the Mileena coming out of Neck. By the way, both these two coming out of EU. And let's see what we've got. Yo, what's going on, Big DJ? Hey, you can meet the stream. People forget, man. Vic Fridge in the chat. What's going on to all the reptile mains around the world? Computerson, call it like we see it.
Oh, indeed. Luke Kang on the left. I did not see the cameo pairing there. I missed it right there, but this is always a fire matchup in my eyes. Mileena is always hyped. There's going to be some aerial combat at play here.
Oh, absolutely. And chat, once again, thank you guys all so much for spending your time with us. This is going to go crazy. Loco Colo taking on Big Neck, and let's see if Luke Kang is here to bang.
Oh, and he's playing with Chameleon, too. Okay, I was expecting maybe Madaro here. But here, off to a hot start, his Neck right away. That's going to be a great confirm. Look at the damage. Oh, my goodness.
All right, we are rolling, and we are going forward for technology coming out of Loco Colo. And by the way, I cannot wait to see who today's champion is going to be. Shout out to all the newcomers, the new blood here in the fight night. And once again, keeping the game online. Waking up with armor, that is not going to be ideal. That's going to be the round.
Wow, cleanly played right there by Neck. What a good way to start it off.
And by the way, Rin, great to see you in the chat as well. 5 streams in the row. Let's keep it going. And now this is going to be Neck right now playing incredible Loco Colo in some serious trouble, Pewter.
Absolutely right now, off to a big swing right here. Neck is killing right now. He's got to find a way, though. He's got to find a way. Oh, no, he did.
And now we are going to be whiffing in public, Computerson, and Neck is taking full advantage of this. This Mileena is not here to play. It is here to bang. And now, though, the low. What do we got from here, though? Loco Colo, you've got to start making moves right now because Mileena is playing no games. Overhead is good. That could be it. And this is going to be Neck. Does he have enough damage in the tank? And one more is all he needs, and that is going to be it. Neck with a dominant first game, Pewter. All the ball rolls under the sun.
In full control right there, and I was confused earlier. I'm just getting used to these new names. But right now, Loco Colo just needs to find an opening. It's so hard to break this defense, and especially when you're dealing with this offense that we just saw.
A full phalanx we are seeing in the form of Neck, but right now, though, he is putting his Neck in work, and he is going crazy. And now we got to go to game number 2 and chat, and let's see what we've got. Let's send it your way.
Indeed, here, game 2 is going to bring some hype now, some adjustments hopefully to be made by Loco Colo. And you know what? Sometimes I got a code switch like that, boss.
Hey, people forget, man. People forget, man. Code switching's a thing. Either way, chat. Game 2 is now a thing, and let's send it your way. Let's see if Loco Colo can adapt to the pressure that is being bestowed upon him. Let's go.
I'm being told by the chat Neck is not a newcomer, and it looked to be pretty evident in that last match because that was kind of a steamroll here. So Loco Colo's got some ground to make up.
Here's the deal, chat. If it's not at Vape's Fight Night, it's new to me. He's making his debut. Let's get it.
New to me as well. Let's see what the return here is in the conversation. The fight we just watched.
All right, right now, though, we got some fireballs in the loose. Neck right now is definitely not looking like a newcomer. I'll call it like I see it. And now a solid grab, but an even better tech coming from Neck.
Yeah, after you've nullified the fan lift right there, the tech was just denying the throw. But here, it's already looking better for Loco Colo, but now, as I say that, I have cursed him.
And by the way, Shutter in the chat echoing the rah-rah-rahs, man. We were having some fun with the Lady Gagas earlier today. However, that's a big down too, but Neck still going to be in some, Loco Colo, he has a huge life disadvantage. Nice. And now they'll continue to press on the low. And now Neck is on the verge, and that's going to be it.
Big time chip territory, and continuing the momentum here is Neck. Let's see what happens here. We need a response from Loco Colo.
And by the way, shout outs to all damn near 6-7 people in the chat. Great to see each and every one of you. Hopefully you're having a great day. This is a newcomer tournament, but still they are going to be very, very sweaty. Into the air, no, not going to be any good. And now here comes Neck once again, starting to steamroll.
Back 2-3 string is really strong right there, but when you whip, you pay for it. Just evidence right there, and now here's another big combo coming back from Neck.
This Liu Kang has certainly seen better days. Yo, what's up, Big Z in the chat, and that's gonna do it. A 2-0 score coming from Neck.
My Neck. My bad. What? Just kidding, we're not doing that.
Chad, let's go take it to that replay. Once again, things are starting up. These are heating up, but now Loco Colo, he might need him to do some window shopping and find a different character.
It is tough stuff right here. That's a hard start, but when you're the first match, it's never an easy stage to perform on right here. But, you know, next looking fluid, next looking ready. Loco Colo's got some decisions to make.
All right, we shall see. He also does play a mean Kung Lao. We will see what the gods decide on this one. By the way, Pesik and MKRayden do get those invites locked and loaded just in case this one does end a little bit early. Let's go!
Scorpion.
We do have a switch. We do have a switch. This looks to be the strongest pick because he's got to lock in for the rest of the set here. Striker with Scorpion.
All right, let's do it. By the way, Doodle Combo. Hey, happy early birthday to you, man. What is Youngbloods, by the way? I don't know nothing about nothing, but I'll tell you what. Game number 3 on the horizon. Let's go, Peter.
That is W. Youngblood tickets, very W. Very, very W. And happy early birthday to you as well. Right here, back three's going to do some work. This is a good start here for Loco Colo. Oh, no, I cursed him again.
All right, Loco Colo, he's got to get going. Neck, by the way, is saying, Vape, I am not a newcomer. I am here to make everybody here pay. And pay the iron price you might just have to, Pewter.
Yeah, and indeed, the momentum continues here from Neck. Right there is going to play some distance game. We know we want to keep Scorpion at bay, and he's just going to do a couple of those one checks.
All right, the overhead not going to be paying off on this one, and Neck is surgically taking this man apart. And now Loco Colo, he is in big trouble.
Yeah, all these small little two pieces, they're adding up big, as you can see, evidenced by the life bar right there. Deathspin's going to give him a little leeway. Let's see what he does with it.
And that is going to be it. And now Neck is on set point. Loco Colo, he is in big trouble. He needs to pull off something out of his hat. He's got to go.
Indeed, he has got to move. He's got to get in the offense.
Not
got to
like
be a little
this.
bit more
The strike grenade's no good.
Neck knows those frames right there. Great counterattack, and now he's going to continue the damage, forcing a breakaway.
Who is this Mileena? How have I not been aware of this player? This guy is a savage. But right now, he is looking at a 3-0 score. If he can win one more round.
The Mileena is indeed looking clean, and finally Loco Colo is able to block that Sonya overhead, but right now that one's going to be a string right into it, and this is going to continue.
This might be enough. This might be enough if he catches out completely. One more is all he needs. And Peterson, all right, hang on a second. Loco Colo, you have to be close to perfect. He needs a couple different resets. What's he got for us? And Neck says, no, we're not doing this. Give me my last hit and give it to me now. With the back three, the Spirit of Fear, and that is going to be it. A 3-0 score as I see Kane and rendered by JD in the chat. Nobody can hide here, and that is going to be Neck advancing to the semifinals. A very clean performance, computers.
Clean through and through, clean 3-0 right there. Tough, good effort there. I love to see new faces here, so valiant effort by Loco Colo, but oh, the Mileena was just so clean.
Gotta call it like we see it. That is gonna be a force to beat. I call this a newcomer tournament, and that is gonna be next. So you know what? I'm actually a bit of a veteran. He's stuck getting here, but at the same time, I like it, chat. Let me show you that bracket. Let me show you how things are going. So with that result, it'll be none other than Neck coming out of the EU, coming through and getting it done. And now, chat, we move on to our next match of the night. MKRayden, by the way, he's from the YouTube side of the community, and he wants to show us how things are done. But taking on Pesik and that insane Ghostface, it's gonna be no easy challenge.
Indeed, and look at the character selection screen we have here. Oh, we have a stylish, very stylish looking Nitara here on the left. I wonder if that's going to be the play.
All right, let's see what we got, chat. As we are entering that level 3 hype train, which, by the way, guys, thank you so much for that. We've got Pesik, one of the best mixologists, coming out of Europe, taking on MKRayden, the newcomer. Let's go!
This looks good. I remember the Ghostface coming from Pesik here with the chrome mask right here, but we're going to see a lot of aerial movement from MKRayden with Nitara. Love it.
All right, we're gonna see what he is all about. By the way, it is gonna be Nitara and Sonya, a very popular pick between this character, but 900 health. You're gonna have to make use of it. Peter resistant, the duck. I'm sorry. Where's your heart?
They are indeed. English is a tough language, but the shock trap is also tough. And Pesik is gonna continue the momentum here, afforded to him by that shock trap. Nitara is
And let us man, great to see you. Alan's still kicking it with us. Everybody going crazy, saying no mosquitoes allowed to say is Mulholland. We do love to see it. However, this Nitara right now trying to make mincemeat. Pesik, he's got to get on that mix.
They called Nitara a mosquito. That's hilarious right there. There's the slide. He goes into third base. But look at the counterplay right here by MKRayden. Huge aerial damage up to come here.
Big damage. And now it is going to be MKRayden with the lead. Can he get one more big combo? There's the overhead. Pesik's in trouble.
He can clean it up here. He's got the meter to do so. Easy right there. Good stuff. What a showing by Rayden.
And he absolutely will. By the way, look at those wings. I've never seen that. That is inspirational. Let's go.
Those are some terrifying, honestly intimidating wings right there, and they're doing the damn deal. Here's going to be another big damage off the Sonya overhead. This is going to continue all the way to the left side of the screen. Big decisions for Pesik right now.
All right, though, we are going crazy right now. And MKRayden, by the way, making his debut, saying, I have no fear in my heart. And now we are calling ahead. We're calling Papa Death. And now here comes Pesik.
Oh my goodness, what a counterplay. That is a great counter argument here. If you are in the debate club, look at the mix on the reset. Now he's gonna go another side switch, but the breakaway after 215 damage though.
All right, we are continuing to move and we are continuing to cruise these two, letting loose left, right, and center field. And now MKRayden, he's going, should have spent it.
What a bold move right there. He was able to connect, but he didn't believe. Yeah,
he got it, that should be around. And now Pesik, he's gonna take full advantage, and that's gonna be enough to clean it up.
We see Pesik right there with the clutch play to now knot it up at one apiece. Final round right here. Big decisions.
Indeed, now this is going to come down to a sprint here in round number 3. The Megan Fox is going crazy and a ton of damage.
Look at all that unlocked through the overhead, advancing, and then gets a dive kick after the failed crawl attempt there by Pesik. What is he going to do for a counter move?
And by the way, Alan alluding that we are moving all over the westbound, eastbound side of the freeway. This Megan Fox just needs a little bit more damage, and that might be enough, Peter. That's gonna be it.
The damage piles up, especially in this matchup. Only 900 health for Nitara, 950 for Ghostface. What a great showing. What a statement from Rayden.
MKRayden, by the way, making his debut and is not making any, he is not giving up anything cheap at all. That is gonna be a 1-0 score. And now it is gonna be, all the questions are gonna be heading to Pesik.
Well, we've seen what he could. We've seen what he's capable of right here, but it seems the Nitara is just overwhelming right now, and picking their spots in a very, very fantastic manner is Rayden.
All right, but we cannot rest on our laurels. We've got to head to that second match, and now it is going to be Pesik with his back against the wall. The Megan Fox not going to be going easy on you, Peterson. Let's go.
I mean, we know Nitara is basically a two-touch character right here, so there's a lot of work to be done with Ghostface, and defense is super, super important. Once you eat one overhead from Nitara, you're facing 40 at least.
By the way, the best defense is, of course, going to be a good offense. By the way, what's going on? Big Weddy in the chat. And guys, a level 3 hype train. Thank you guys so much for that. Continue to support, continue to make sure we go every single day. Peterson, let's get it.
101 in the chat. The hype train is real level 3. That is amazing. Look at the dash cancels again. Air cancels going all over. And here's another big start for Rayden.
All right. And Lettuce Man, I never want to see that again, by the way. This man never blocks, but right now, who needs blocks when you've got command grabs, Peter?
Exactly, right here. That's a good counterplay. If you want to, spend some defense. No, but Sonya's gonna be there and provide a huge amount of offense.
All right, into the air we go, and now this is gonna be MKRayden absolutely pouring it on Pesik.
440 right there. The slide from the bottom is gonna help him out a little bit. There's an air cancel though. Look at the poetry. Look at the poetry.
And that is going to be it, though. Hemingway-esque is going to be that coming from Rayden. By the way, yeah, he's coming from the YouTube side of the community, and you know what? He is absolutely stealing the show.
Great debut showing right here, but here is a response from Pesik as he's going to get some reset and a remix, though. He's got to force the breakaway.
And by the way, Sauceballs, I do see those YouTube comments. Do not think that you can hide those. However, a low into the overhead, beautifully placed by MKRayden.
We've seen that Sonya doing great damage throughout this set right there. Great block on the dive kick, affording him an opportunity, but no, Sonya is back to cause more mayhem.
And all right, though, we are hammering him right now, and Pesik has no options. He's got to eat all this damage, but wait, there's going to be the breakaway. People forget, man. However, now is going to be this Megan Fox looking for her last hit. Can she get it? And that's going to be it.
The square wave. Wow, what a beautiful way to use it right there. We haven't seen it the whole entire match, but he does it to clean up that one. Oh, this is impressive, babe.
We are seeing a lot of great stuff coming out of these players that I have never even heard of. MKRayden, by the way, only a level 138. He's coming out looking like a level 500, maybe a 600, maybe 6, 7, or 100, chat. Let's get you back to the match.
I'm very impressed. This is the first time I've ever seen MKRayden, and then Nitara is schmoving and wheeling and dealing.
But once again, we cannot focus on the pass. If you are Pesik, you've got to go out there and try to mix like you've never mixed before, Pewter.
Indeed, we know the mix. We know the mix capabilities here. We know the reset capabilities. Looks like he's changing it up, though. Looks like he's going to Noob Saibot here.
All right, though, we are not noobs here. We are newcomers. By the way, what's going on, Matthew? How you been? Welcome back to the chat. Welcome aboard, everybody choosing to tune in and support the Fight Night. Computer let's give everybody their money's worth, and let's call it like we see it here in match number 3.
Indeed, indeed. What up, what up? Hello to you as well. And let's see if the momentum continues here for Rayden, which was pretty powerful before.
Pretty impressive stuff right now. The Noob Saibot we know can put on all kinds of damage, but at the end of the day, it is, of course, nighttime, and this Nitara not taking any breaks.
Wow, he is so good at doing those air cancels, dodging. Look at right there. Oh, he just took it right from me. I was just about to say that, and then he did it with the throw.
All right, though, he tried to wake up with buttons, and that is not going to be what the doctor ordered. And now this could be the beginning of the end. Down 2, and now the low, but we've got armor, Pewter, and that's going to be enough.
The armored blood spit puts him at set point right here, and God, he's on a rampage.
All right, there's the catch, there's the connection. And Pesik, at this point, you just got to start moving, and you've got to start cruising. Nice over, and he does have the lead. And there's a big pick of a full combo starter, Pewter.
Really good shimmy right there by Pesik, and now you know Noob can pour on the damage, and he's got screen advantage as well. It's time for him to make these gears turn.
Overhead is not going to be any good. You've got to be able to avoid the mix of this Nitara, and we're backdashing, but that's going to be a punish.
Oh, and indeed, a huge punish right here. That's going to take about half the life bar right there and the right side of the screen.
Overhead, no good. All right, solid defense. You gotta be careful about taking your turn back. Do you spin the fatal blow? Do you spend it? Overhead, no
what
good.
Was that?
Solid grab, and that's gonna be the round. And Pesik finally starting to find some momentum here, Pewter.
This is what Pesik needed right there. You know Nitara's a little bit squishy, especially with Sonya, only 900 health, so Noob can pour it on. This is a big opportunity for Pesik.
I want to find her squishies. Anyway, we got to get back to the match, though. We're slamming him right on the dome nugget. And now Pesik, though, has a chance to send us to the extra round. And yo, what's going on, Big FJ?
Oh my God, Pesik says, I got dive kicks too, and look at that backdash that unlocked all of this damage right here. Now on the right side of the screen, forcing Nitara to turtle a little bit.
Oh, the solid step back, and now Pesik is having so much success.
Oh, there was the sector uppercut.
Overhead.
Locked him. He's a little bit too far away.
He might have this. No, he had the winner right there. You gotta go for it. There's no way. He had the win, Pewter.
Oh my goodness, that was so close. Then the square wave unlocks the fatal combo.
Kill him now.
I cannot believe that didn't connect. This is insane.
One more.
Scramble dive.
Double rockets, and that's gonna be it. That is going to be it. Pesik finally getting on the board. He's still not done.
And he's finishing it in style. He's making a stamp. He's making a statement right there. He's not getting swept.
No. That is going to be the end of our sweeps, at least for now. And now Pesik needs one more to send this into overtime. You think he has it in him, Peter? Looking super impressive.
Agreed right there. Great answer back. The Noob Saibot seems to be doing some work. And this Nitara still, that was pretty close right there. Nitara was one touch away from taking that. So I'm excited to see what happens here in game 4.
All right, though, keep in mind, MKRayden can now switch if he sees something that might be able to fine-tune his skill set just a little bit more for this matchup.
Personally, I don't see any reason to change. I think the Nitara was really working. You know, Noob Saibot is definitely probably a better pick, especially with the health advantage. But I think Nitara should remain the choice.
All right, we are going to see exactly where we're taking this one, chat. On to game number 4. Let's see if we can get that game number 5. Let's do it, chat, and let's go.
And he's got all the Nitara skins we can see.
All right, chat, once again, we are moving and we are cruising here. I love to see if there is not going to be a sweep this match. Critical, what's going on, by the way? Welcome aboard. Great to see you for today. A nice overhead. Not going to be paying off, Pewter. Nice
Love it as well. Down, all that was unlocked from just those down 1 mid-screen checks now, and the momentum starts yet again. Nitara is a machine when the momentum is on her side.
Indeed, okay. Wait, by the way, I was hearing that, by the way. We say the word indeed a lot on the YouTube channel. However, we're going to say it some more, chat. Indeed, indubitably, let's go.
Speaking of indeed, doing a job right here, isn't Nitara? Damage.
And that is going to be it, though. MKRayden on set point.
Fight.
Wow, and a very convincing match right there. Now, he's going to eat the overhead here at mid-screen, but look, we know he can snap off at any opportunity. That downward check once again. Now it's unlocking that, forcing a breakaway.
All right, let's see what we've got. Let's see what the gods shall decide. A nice overhead. And right now, some good armor, but it doesn't actually pay off. No punish from either player. There's a nice overhead, though, Peter, on the breakaway.
He whiffed on the air cancel into the throw, but instead it still unlocked a combo with Sonya right there. And now he's on the left side of the screen, putting on the screws big time.
Oh, nice down 2. Noob Saibot with one of the best down 2s in the entire game. No punish from either player.
Right here.
And if you're Pesik, though, you need those rockets to start paying off. The overhead, the down one, and there's a nice overhead coming from Pesik. He's got it, that was it! He's got it again! He had it like twice.
He had it 2 times, indeed. He did not believe right there. Could have converted into the fatal, but instead he's going to face the pressure.
That's it. That's going to be the round. Pesik is only down by 1 round. Can he bring this back?
He's 1 round away from sending it to a game 5 right there. That was a clutch moment, and that is the best Saibot skin. I'm sorry. The original one is the best.
All right, though, Nitara, though, a super popular character. Not a lot of health, but a bit of a glass cannon. Hits super hard, and you were seeing that right here, Exhibit A.
The definition of a glass cannon. Look at that life bar get deleted so quickly, and it continues. It continues, and so does the screen pressure. Square wave right there, and locking more. You need a break.
And Jenu, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the stream. And now, Pesik, this might be your last chance. You've got to go for the gold.
Absolutely, you got to swing for the fences at this point. The rocket there gave him an opportunity, but did not take advantage of it.
That's gonna be Wade. One more, and that's gonna do it. And MKRayden coming through on his debut, disarming his opponent, and that will be the set.
Both top appendages are gone. What a showing! What a statement coming out from MKRayden. Congratulations.
And a very good set indeed, Pesik. Thank you so much for playing MKRayden. You will be moving on to the next round and compete with Nitara and semifinals against that Mileena that has cinema written all over it.
Oh, indeed. I would love to see some high-flying combat in that one. GG's to both right there. Pesik, we know the capabilities, but God, that MKRayden Nitara was just so overwhelming.
Indeed, but now, chat, we got to talk about it. MKRayden going to be going through to those semifinals, chat. Coming up next, this is going to be our 2 only NA players of the day. It is going to be CalComet taking on KingDabs. CalComet, a savage Baraka. KingDabs, he says he plays Omni-Man. I'm not too familiar with his work. I'm sure that's all going to change right now, Computerson.
KingDabs and so we have Omni-Man, KingDabs. Oh, I see what you're doing. I see what you're doing.
All right.
Baraka.
King of the Dabs is with the Omni-Man, and look at this juicy ass Baraka skin we got. Oh, I've never seen that one before.
All right, this Omni-Man is gonna be looking like a fraud man. We shall find out. Baraka coming out left and center field. Let's get it, chat.
The mustachioed Omni-Man on the right, and he's got Goro with him. Ooh, okay, this is interesting.
We have been seeing this combo somewhat popular. I've seen, who was it, Stormbreaker. He was rocking this yesterday in the arena, but right now it is all CalComet, one-way traffic feeder.
He is making a strong first impression right there. He's got the right side of the screen, and Striker is always going to provide other problems too.
All right, though, we are trying to press through, and that's finally going to be a combo coming from KingDabs. The Viltrumite says paying off.
In a major way as well here. He misses with the Goro up punch, trying to raise the roof, but now he's a counterattack. CalComet coming through hard.
Nice down one, the big stop, and now we are going straight up into the air. Does he spend the fatal blow? He would need one more to seal the deal here. And waking up with armor, but he blocks it. That could have been a full combo had he played his cards just a little bit straighter. And nice big punish though coming from CalComet. That should be enough.
Indeed it is, and the grenades ruined everything. There was a full opportunity right there, but the grenades nullified that. What a good showing.
And all right, chat, as you can see, these guys are battering each other from pillar to post. The down one immediately gets chopped up.
Fantastic backdash right there, leading to a bunch of damage here on the right side of the screen. 339, we'll take that any day.
And now, swiper, no swiping, do not pass go, do not collect $200, a solid grab, and there's gonna be the big rock.
He needed to do that. Great way to reestablish the momentum right here, and now he's got an opportunity after that backdash.
All right, we are looking for punishes in bunches, and now the Goro there to help with the combo. A bit of a drop there, though, Peter.
It was a drop right there, but at least he was able to reset and get a throw out of it. That really gave him a good advantage here. Now he's got to play mid-screen game, forcing a breakaway.
By the way, Kim and MGK, you guys already know what to do. Make sure you guys are ready to rock as soon as this one looks like it is ending. All right, we got projectiles. CalComet, he has a bit of a lead. Can he maintain it over KingDabs?
Showcasing some good movement right there is CalComet, but this is one-touch territory for each of them right now.
All right, continuing to swipe away, and that's gonna be the game. And CalComet with the confirm. And chat, that is gonna be all she wrote. CalComet with the late breakaway, and into the fatal. That's gonna be enough.
He's got immaculate spacing. He knows exactly how long that, how much reach is on that button right there, and just a one-touch confirmative fatal. That's how you clean it up around. That is a great showing by CalComet.
Oh, absolutely. CalComet is looking good. A savage Baraka. That might be thumbnail material. People forget, man. On to the replay. Let's get it.
That skin alone might make him thumbnail worthy. Honestly, I've never seen that one before. I've never seen Baraka rocking that purple like that.
All right, KingDabs, though, he is running out of time. He is most certainly going to need to come back and show us how it's done. Chat, let's send it back your direction, and let's see what match number 2 is going to bring onto the horizon.
Top one right there. Let's see. We do not have a character change. We do not have a cameo selection change either. So KingDabs pretty confident right here. He was a couple touches away from taking that one himself. So let's see what we got in game 2.
All right, a very close game indeed. By the way, Doodle Combo, yes, that is correct. That is the Twitch drop skin. Those were out earlier last year, Chat. Let's go.
Oh, I did not know that. Good to know. But
all right, though,
also good to know is how much damage is going to happen right here coming from CalComet. That's how you start a round off proper.
And by the way, Takidon is saying, I see some Baraka. I joined. Absolutely. A solid grab, though, coming out of KingDabs. Not giving up on the round. Not just yet, Peter.
Love that sentiment right there. Yeah, slow things down, take the pace up with the throw, but instead now he's eating another combo. He's going to find himself faced at mid-screen after Baraka's going to take like 350.
All right, this Baraka once again showing no signs of slowing down, going absolutely crazy. This Omni-Man is going to have to get going, and now. All right, one more. He's on chip territory. The down one's going to steal it. A bit of a trade, but that is going to favor CalComet.
The pressure of Baraka is real. We've all witnessed it. We've all experienced it. It is tough stuff, and CalComet is taking advantage of it fully.
All right, Doodle Combo saying, I'm going to give him those Girl Scout cookies, but once again, we are swiping away. CalComet trying to get that overhead, not going to pay off, but a solid grab coming from KingDabs.
Now let's see if he can build some momentum from this here, resetting at mid-screen. He really wants to move up, but it's so hard to break. Oh, he had an opportunity, but there was meter.
By the way, guys, currently a $0 prize pool. If anybody does want to donate to that, you can do so right here. Never mandatory, but always appreciated, guys. Thank you so much for supporting the players, the events, and keeping us rolling. Right now, though, this is going to be mincemeat coming out of KingDabs.
The display of movement right here by Cal is really impressive right now. A player I've never seen before, but God, he is great. Wait.
He's got one more chance. He's got to make the most of it. The striker going to basically clean it up. And CalComet on a 2-0 score. And that is one way to get ahead.
My God, what a way to finish it right there. Very convincing way to finish it as well. To say the least, once your head's decapitated right there. CalComet looking strong, man.
I got to agree with it, man. And now it is KingDabs who is running out of time here. This Omni-Man is going to have to kick it into some high horsepower energy if he has any plans of extending this set.
It is time to summon your inner and greatest strength right now, KingDabs. If you want to fight this ferocious Baraka, down 0-2 right now, back against the wall, keeping confidence with the pick though.
All right, Chad, this Omni-Man is going to need everything and some right now if he has any intention of keeping this going. This Baraka, by the way, looking legendary.
Indeed. What a strong showing here. I'm definitely impressed, and let's see if the momentum continues here.
All right, though, it's going to be CalComet taking those swipes away, extends it, and now goes for that overhead. Not going to be paying off. Good defense from KingDabs, but now he's got to get on his offense. Yo, what's going on, Merengue? To the air.
He's playing very aggressively, and he's just suffocating KingDabs right now in the right side of the screen.
And this pressure right now, this is boa constrictor pressure we are seeing from CalComet right now.
Indeed, he is totally putting the squeeze on him right there. It's going to slow down a little bit after the throw. He didn't burn it with Jax.
Oh, but the striker yet again. And Chad, one more swipe might be enough to do it. KingDabs has got to get going.
Striker is there, it can always win your J, but KingDabs actually has some juice right now.
The defense, striker there to retake his turn, and a solid grab, but an even better tech. All right, KingDabs is having a solid round. He needs to be able to find a way to finish this. The stop, no good. Poking a special. Where's the grab? No, that's gonna, no. And that is it. That is going to be the round. CalComet on the verge of the sweep.
Round 2.
The forward 3, which always you think it won't hit you, but guess what? Most of the time it does. And he is, the handcuffs are on. He's going to throw some projectiles here. Voltramite stance in effect, but Jack's going to pound the ground as well. No effect. We don't care about that.
No, we do not, but we care about this. We're breaking away from any and all of that damage. The Viltrumite stance, can he get anything out of it? Yes, he can.
He's got a big opportunity right here, but unfortunately the breaker denies most of that combo damage.
And Jack's getting absolutely smacked right there, though. Here's the overhead, a beautiful up block, and that is going to be so much damage. By the way, Computer, we know Baraka is not afraid to let loose with that damage counter.
Indeed, you know the blows are going to come swinging out all of the time right there. There's an overhead that's going to do a little bit, but he's got to dance right here.
All right. And now this could be the beginning of the end. Give me one quick second, Chad. What is this going to be? The overhead yet again. Big stop.
Got it with the overhead. Oh, the launcher was there. He couldn't quite take advantage of it. Now he's going to eat a bunch of buttons. You know,
One more is all he needs. Can he get one more? And Chad, that's going to be the set. And CalComet with a 3-0 score over KingDabs. This Baraka is looking super, super impressive. Computerson, these players that we're not used to are coming out and getting it done.
Absolutely a 3-0 clean sweep and messy work there with the brutality. We saw him use that backdash again to great effect. We've seen it so many times throughout the set. Wow, GG's.
GG's indeed. And by the way, KingDabs, do not stop signing up. We definitely want to see you in the future. AJ joining us as well. This has been a banger of a tournament. And we're still in the first round. Chad, let me show you what's coming up next.
Absolutely, GG's. Oh, yes, GG, this is the vape outlet.
All right, Chad, and with that result, it is going to be none other than CalComet coming through, getting it done. And now, Chad, this is going to be our lone North American player. Keep in mind, he will have high ping in the next round. But as you guys know, we are an EU predominantly based series. But you know what? Let's see if CalComet can keep that run going. Up next, Chad, is going to be Kim taking on MGK. Invites have been sent out. This should be Noob Saibot versus Kim. I'm not familiar with, Peter.
Sindel.
By newcomers, I mean this is your first time, one of your first times in my events.
Yeah, that's the way I
sell
took
this thing, Chad.
That's the way I took it. I understand. Yeah, dude was level 300, but hey, you know what? I'm level 400 and I still suck at the game. So who knows?
All right, Chad, let's get it close to 120 people up in the building. And our first Sindel of the day. Okay, yeah, you can. People forget, man. Mosquitoes forget, man. Let's go, Chad.
We have Sindel, yeah, the first showing of Sindel. We've seen Noob Saibot earlier in the event today. Let's see what Kim's going to bring right here with Tremor.
And by the way, I see Jeezy in chat asking, is this the vape outlet? You better believe it, and you better know it. And even in chat, let's do it. Let's see if this Sindel can mix a 2-4 right now from the Tremor. Fire X, I know, is taking notes, Peter.
Quite a strong opening statement here from Kim, doing major damage here. Had a huge health boost.
Oh, he nails him again! The Sindel Tremor combo. Oh no, it's Broko and another forward 4 into the air. A 2-4, and now he's putting some sauce on it.
Oh my goodness, what a way to make an opening statement right here. He punished the crap out of him, taking up that round in a very clean way.
Indeed, by the way, colonoscopy, that is a name I have not seen in forever. Where have you been, my man? Welcome back to the chat. And Jeezy, yes, of course, the down one. And now another mix though. Kim, by the way, I have never seen them on stream. They are going insane, Peter.
I have never seen this player before, but they are cooking in a major way, forcing a breakaway there, but not before a lot of damage was done. And the screen is in full control of Kim right now.
All right, Kim right now getting hit with the hazards though, and it is going to be MGK who has to answer back. Nice. Oh, forward 1 though. Good defense from MGK yet again, trying to hit him with all the clones and all the projectiles, Computerson, but it is Kim slowly making their way in.
Absolutely, getting a big opening right here. Here's another opportunity after missing that split kick before.
That's it, that should be enough, yes, and that's gonna be it. Kim with a dominant first game. And yes, making their debut here on the fight night, not looking nervous whatsoever, giving the ex-girlfriend treatment and blowing out those eardrums, Computerson.
And yes, in quite a stylish way to finish it out, going full Karen there at the end. Wow, what an opening round from Kim. I'm impressed. I'm a new fan. By the way,
Chrome is saying this is
about Sindel.
Fire X is saying, no, I'm saying Chrome is saying this is a Fire X Heidi. By the way, it is looking pretty damn good. Kim right now is making moves, but it is going to be MGK who's got to do something right now. Let's go, Chad, and let's send it back your way.
Don't tell me there's smirks in here.
Sindel. Janet K. Tremor.
All right, chat, let's get to it. Let's go, and let's see if Kim can keep this momentum pushing. MGK, by the way, not going to go away quietly. Expect a huge response, chat, and let's do it.
Badass mask from Saibot. But yeah, the momentum right here that Kim is carrying, let's see if that keeps up.
And Chrome, absolutely a solid start already from MGK, answering right back, though. Let's do it. MGK putting all the damage on the board. He's at the 40. Can he get to the 50?
MG Kuiper really making a big statement there. He's answering back. He's like, yeah, I'm still here.
That tremor pressure right now, though, he's not going to be able to get it loaded. Not just yet. The overhead is landing again. MGK is making a statement. That should be the round. Ooh, a bit of a drop to Peter. We got to talk about it.
Good stuff right there. But that was just a great way to define the op. Oh, my goodness.
I like coughed for a second. I like coughed. It made the weirdest sound. Anyway, chat, do not clip that. Forward 1.
KingDabs didn't impress with us. MG Kuiper working with the big health lead, but we can see how quickly that could be deleted, evidenced by the last rounds here. And now Kim is putting.
Oh, that's it. No. He's got to spin the fatal. No. He can break away. Yes, he can. And he will. Nice jumping. This is going to be a very pivotal section of the set. And now who's got it? All right, more fireballs on the play, and that's going to be it. MGK instantly answers back.
What a response right there. It started out as a very strong round for MGK, but then Kim started getting some work, but no, ultimately cleaned up there by MG Kuiper.
Yeah, Doodle Combo, we're not professionals. In fact, I would actually go as far to say we're the least professional commentary team in the world. However, Cabusin, at least we're #1 at something. And it is going to be MGK trying to get out of this corner.
Well, babe, you're always #1 in my heart. That's all that matters.
Oh,
right now, Kim.
All right, into the air we go. MGK immediately, though, he is looking good. Kim has not been able to get to any of that pressure.
Oh my goodness, right here, look at the response. I got a counter argument for you. Hey, forgot about me? I got bombs set up. Oh no, he's gonna pop it.
All right.
He's gonna pop it.
Nice low again, the forward one into the screen. Here we go, the Sindel finally getting just what the doctor ordered.
The Sindel classic right there, getting that opening, not able to get all the juice out of that combo, but still good damage.
By the way, MGK is blocking those tremor setups so much nicer. Got a bit of a download. This should not hit, by the way. And it's gonna hit at 1. No! That's gonna be the game! Wait, is that enough? I cannot believe that landed! He's alive, but just barely, Peter. Wait a minute! There's no way. He just threw out the YOLO fatal. And that's gonna be enough! MGK instantly answering back. What a set we have on our hands!
Look at the change in place. Oh, and another brutality to finish. They have both now done brutalities here. 1-1. Oh my God, did you see how he switched it up there in that second match?
What looks to be one of the more competitive sets in the first round. And MGK answering back with a big statement.
Disgusting brutality right there. Oh my God, the playstyle switch. He was just kind of letting shit fly. He seemed to be more calculated in the first one, and this time he just got a little bit reckless and it worked out for him.
Yeah, if I noticed correctly, Kim was not able to get to those Sindel setups with the tremor as much as they were previously able to. MGK answering back immediately.
Oh my God, indeed. This is already fire. I'm here, I'm hyped. The hype is real. The hype train has already been here.
Holding power.
All right, chat, let's send it your way. Once again, we are going to have a new champion, somebody who's never won a Vapes Fight Night title before. That all changes today. And Various in the chat, what's going on, man?
Round 1. Fight.
By the way, Neck and MKRayden, if you are listening, I do need you to make sure you have an invite sent out whenever this set looks like it's going to be close to being over.
There's a dive kick into another confirm on the cross-up right there. Kim now picking up some big momentum, a huge amount of steam. There's a safe jump in.
And by the way, Critical, thank you so much. I promise to never ban you. I got you. And Doodle, if you have to ask, you can't afford it. It's as simple as that. No, Godzilla mode is a force of nature. We'll get to it one day, but not today.
Even I don't know what Godzilla mode is. I'm supposed to be having this privileged information. I don't got shit. I don't know.
I keep it close to the chest. However, this is going to be this Sindel finally. Kim is looking dominant. Do we break away? No! It is going to be MGK who accepts his fate, and that is going to be the round.
The damage piled up quickly right there, but I do agree with the option to save that breaker for the next round here. Let's see how much he uses that round.
Oh, the forward one's gonna blow right through the portal, and that's gonna be tough. And now into the corner you go. We are marching, Peter.
Kim is looking so strong. Look at that backdash right there, just causing confusion here for MGK, and it's just continuing. It's continuing.
Down 2, and that's gonna be a down 2 cancel, getting himself out of the corner, guaranteed. And MGK hitting a modern art masterpiece.
Okay, here comes the response now from MGK, and he's taking full advantage of it, forcing a breakaway on the side of Kim.
All right, and now trying to explode the goop, not gonna be working off, not this time. And the projectiles, this should be favoring Kim. The forward one absolutely blowing through him.
Favoring Kim, it indeed is. Couldn't really get
no punish, but he does kind of get a bit of a launcher there. And another grab though, socks him to the dome nugget. And now what do we got here? Do we embrace a little bit of chaos? No, not just yet. Overhead is good. And that's gonna be it.
Yeah.
These two are unable to pull away from each other, Computerson, and they are going absolutely insane.
That was clutch work by MGK right there.
This. Don't do that for sure. Don't do that.
Just as I say that, now I have cursed him, and the combo continues here. There's the reset and another scream treatment. This is going to be tough to get out of this corner.
And yo, what's going on, Big Gurman? Great to see you in the chat as well. And Computerson, I think this is guaranteed. MGK gonna break away, but he needs so much more damage.
It is really tough here. Kim has relentless buttons right now, and now he can play the distance game. He's got a safe, comfy life lead right now.
All right, what do we got from here, though? More clones gonna be coming through. And Chad, this might be enough. One more is all he needs. Get a good, well-timed teleport, and you might be onto something, MGK. And wait a minute, he's got a punish with a tremor.
Oh no, and he's gonna style on him again. It continues. There's another brutal.
And that is going to be us blowing out the guts, giving you that Taco Bell treatment. And Kim going to be going up on a 2-1 score, Chad. Let's go take a look at that replay if we can.
Wow, what a stylish performance here by Kim. I am impressed. I was not familiar with their game, but now I am. Holy Hannah.
We will see. At least the sweeps have stopped at least 4 now. The winner of this, of course, would be taking on CalComet in the semifinals. And now, Chad, let's see what we've got. Can MGK send us to our very first Game 5 of the night? You know we'd love to see it.
We know he is certainly capable of doing so. The question is, can he respond to all these relentless buttons that Kim is flying out on the screen?
All right, let's find out right here and now. By the way, I see over 100 people in this chat, guys. Thank you so much for spending your time with us. Computerson crushing it on the mic, and I could not say a bigger thank you. Computerson, show us how it's done.
Thank you for having me as always. I always do my best, and doing their best right now is Kim. Look at this continued pressure. God, the buttons just don't pop. They don't stop. They don't stop.
And by the way, Kim has one thing on their mind. It is the semifinals. MGK not breaking away, just accepts their fate for another day. Wait a minute, though, a bit of a drop. People forget that.
People will not forget the performance that Kim has done right here.
All right, no punish on that, though. The big sweep not going to be paying off. And now we've got projectiles on the loose. This is going to favor none other than Kim. And that is going to be the round. Kim on set point.
From my presence.
Even though it was a trade right there, the long game works in the favor when you have that big of a
Oh, my
health
goodness.
Now, it looks like it continues.
We're doing that a little bit too close for comfort, and that is going to be a raw scream in your face. You never want to go in raw, but who am I, Computerson, to tell you how to live your life? And now Kim's starting to pull away.
That's the only way I'm going. That's the only way Kim is going right now. Raw dogging the crap out of this on the right screen. There's a down one check, and the pressure continues.
He gets the mix, the ghetto tremor mix, and this could be enough. One more. If he gets one more reset, this is over. But wait a minute, no wake up buttons coming from MGK. And Fire Blade, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Overhead. And still pressing, gets the shimmy neutron. You've got to go, MGK.
Oh, here is the chance for MGK. Gets the reset up again.
Spend it. Oh, people forget, man. Hang on a second.
Indeed, you have to, but wisely saving meter for that opportunity was Kim right there. Now going to turn a little bit.
And he's going to nail him, and that's going to be the set. Kim with the 3-1 score. And a brutality to end it. What a well-placed attack. And that is going to be it. Computerson, give me your thoughts on what we just saw.
You just saw me become a huge fan of Kim right here. The Sindel play was ferocious right there. And 3 wins, 3 different percentages.
All right, and guys, with that performance, Computerson, I got to call it like I see it as well. Kim looking great. Another Sindel in here. We do not get too many these days. Usually just Fire Axe leading the charge. However, Chad, that is going to do it. Let me show you exactly what we're cooking with right here and right now. So with that, all 4 quarterfinals are going to be set, and now we've got to go through to the semifinals. Coming up first is going to be Neck and Rayden taking on each other, and then it is going to be CalComet coming through and taking on Kim, who just won in our most recent quarterfinal. Computerson, this is going to be a sweat fest from here.
Oh yes, just out of the previous showing for my first time viewing of both of these players, I can tell it's going to be a highly contested match. After we just saw a great one right there, man, I love to see this.
Oh,
here we go. Oh my, all right. I thought we were going to get treated with a Nitara mirror right there, but we're going to see the nasty Nitara already witnessed from Rayden, and Neck with the high flying Mileena. Lots of damage is going to be flying on either side right here, babe.
Absolutely, man. We're gonna have some nails, we're gonna have some claws, we're gonna have some teeth going everywhere, chat. Let's go to semifinal number 1.
You underestimate my sister, Nitara.
Both rocking very stylish skins right here. We love to see that as well. You know, I'm a fan of bright things and shiny objects, man. But what the bright thing and the shiny object here is the tournament victory.
All right, solid use of the Sonya. By the way, the matching cameos. These two are going to be trying to get away with everything on each other. And Doodle calling this the ultimate cat fight. Who am I to disagree with that?
I agree with that, absolutely, 100%. There's a ball roll to extend, but no, it's going to be broken, which is a wise thing to do by Rayden because the squishiness of Nitara is just overwhelming.
All right, and it is Neck looking fantastic at the moment. The double overhead to start us off. There's going to be the mix, and MKRayden though with a bit of a drop. Starting to look a little bit sluggish, and that should be the round. And that is going to be Neck looking amazing right now with the Mileena.
Just, yeah, a little bit of a mistiming right there. MKRayden could have paid that one off a little bit more heavily, but instead now he's eating another round start combo. Good start for Neck.
All right, down one though. A double down one takes their turn back, does Neck, and Neck right now is full steam ahead right now. Not dropping any of this.
Oh my goodness, indeed. The momentum is rolling, and when either of these characters gets the juice flowing, it's going to be tough to get out of there.
Solid grab, and now on the return, spikes him on his head, and MKRayden, he's got so much ground to make up. He's got to start now. Nice low.
He's starting there by forcing the breakaway with all these air cans.
That should be enough, and that's going to be Neck. Neck right now with a dominant game number 1. I do not believe he has lost a game all day. MKRayden has got to make something happen.
That was a brilliant use of the square wave because there was an attempted air cancel right there by MKRayden. It just got eliminated right there and then clutched up by Neck. Good stuff.
And all right, Critical, you have yourself a great day. Me and Computers, we're going to keep calling it like we see it. And Neck right now with a thunderous start. MKRayden is going to have to get into that high horsepower. If he has any intentions, Computers, of extending this set, let's see what we've got.
We've seen the capabilities are certainly there right now, and he's yeah, not gonna go away from Nitara and Sonya, and the damage can pile up. 2 combo Nitara. We know it. We know it.
All right, let's do it, chat. By the way, guys, currently a $0 prize pool. If anybody does want to donate to that, you can do so right here. Never mandatory, but always appreciated. Help support the players, help support the event series, and now let's get you back to that action. Beautiful raw ball roll, Computers, immediately from Neck.
The ball roll right there, but here's the overhead scissor kick in return. Right now, gonna provide some more damage here. Rayden's got some advantage.
Nice overhead though, not gonna be quite connecting. And by the way, G-Star, where have you been my entire life? When do we get that Ghostface back? Nice, the overhead not gonna be paying off though. Down to this one, we are jumping all the way back, Computerson. And now this Mileena trying to sink their claws in, but Nitara, you can say the same thing. Nice mix. Got one.
Good defense. Good defense right here. We had the blood spit crumple just run up into a back throw right here. We saw that both these players are pretty familiar with blocking that Sonya overhead. There it is again on the foot.
You see right now Neck going for that mix, that Sonya or the low sides right now, and it is paying off the raw overhead. But it's gonna be Neck. He still believes he will have no meter. Do we see him activate the fatal blow buff? Does he even have time? A solid grab, that might be enough. No, he needs one more, just a little bit more. And wait, we're pressing, we're still pressing. That's gonna clean it up. And Neck with the goated comeback, and that's all she wrote.
What a response to clutch up right there. It was so close to being over, but he will not be denied.
All right, he said, do not pass go, do not collect $200. MKRayden in some trouble. But now, he had himself a very solid round, but it's gonna be Neck right now. It's gonna be all Neck right here.
There was a square wave again, taking all the aerial movement options away from MKRayden right here. Super smart play by Neck, but now he's gonna eat a throw.
All right, and by the way, guys, we do have an announcement. If you're in the Discord, you will get to see it right after this tournament. And guys, I'm very excited to be announcing this new chapter in Vape's Fight Night. However, though, here we go, clean it up yet again, and that's gonna be all Neck. And this is gonna be a dominant game number 2. Round number 1 was very close, however, Neck absolutely pulling away.
Yeah, really fell into his rhythm right there, and that was a fantastic punish to clean up the round and a lot of damage right there. Sitting in a pretty deep hole right now is Rayden. Let's see what the answer is.
And all right, this is going to be Neck. This Mileena is going absolutely insane. And keep in mind, Rayden had a pretty dominant one in his first round, but still, it is going to be all Neck. Let's see if Rayden can do anything to stop this.
It is now or never when you are down 0-2 right here to get, this is to get to the finals right now. The character selection is going to remain. Now it is time to see the display of the damage that we know Rayden can pile up.
There's only one way to find out, MKRayden. This is going to be your last shot, a minimum of your last shot. And Chad, let's get to it.
There's a good dash up right there, but the overhead blocked yet again. Another one in return, denied as well. But a down one is unlocking all of this combo here. Now screen carry as well.
All right. And once again, this is all Neck, all pressure right now. Tries to go for the grab, a little bit slow on the draw with that pewter. A little bit too long of a delay, one would say.
And there it is, a stand one again. The buttons for Mileena right now are so timely. My goodness, Neck is balling.
Falling in indeed, and now though he interrupts and tries to convert from there. Not quite able to though. Down one, and that's a full combo starter, and that's 100% gonna be the round. Neck is gaming.
Correct, you are, and now on set point, it is overwhelming right here. Tough to get by with 900 health for Nitara.
All right, though, but this Nitara not giving up, not just yet. We still know what kind of damage this character can do. Keep in mind, only 900 health, but still is going to be gaming a very good second round. Needs to finish a solid manly grab.
And this is a fantastic response right here when your back is against the wall for your tournament life. Oh, but Sonya is nullified right there. Again, the other one on return, not working. But then Square Wave comes through.
All right.
Wisely dodged.
This Nitara right now is trying not to get hit with any of these buttons as she is coming in. All right, the jump, no punish though, none whatsoever. A solid grab, that's up block damage.
Oh my God, yeah, 176 for that. Thank you, please.
And right now we've got to hold that block button until it is your turn. You've got to take it by force. And all right, you just have the feeling Neck's gonna do something to make this comeback. It has been close to inevitable. Solid grab from Neck.
Wow, straight up jabs to the face and then just doing some stagger tech, get the throw here, make them make a decision.
And Sonya, that's gonna be the mix, and that's gonna be, no, Rayden! And there it is, finally was able to get it. We're starting to see a little bit of those nerves come through here.
Final round.
Big response right there. Oh, MKRayden, he knows that this is the moment. This is where he needs to clutch up.
All right, and now the overhead there, finally it's landing. He has been spamming that basically at will, and now we've got to break away. It is still Neck on set point. Nice.
There's really no consequence of throwing that out. There is only great reward, and there was a great reward right there. 317, 313 damage, forcing a break.
All right, we will be taking that for an answer, absolutely. And now Neck, one more combo would separate them. This is gonna do a solid chunk.
Indeed it is, and look at the life lead right here he's working with, but it can easily be deleted. The back throw might be the start of
Overhead is
that.
good, spend the fatal, absolutely spend the fatal blow.
The aerial fatal rip,
Convert.
there's no
Can he do it?
question.
And he's gonna let it loose. Is this gonna hit? No, he drops it, and that's gonna be the set. That's the second time Rayden has dropped that fatal blow combo. Unfortunate business, but that is gonna be all she wrote.
Oh, that was tragedy right there. The connection looked to be so clean, it didn't hit. But good games to both. Hard fought. Next, taking it out 3-0.
All right, GG's to both. MKRayden, thank you so much for coming through. Great to see you make your debut. Neck gonna be going to grand finals. And now we've got an EU versus North America match, guys, and I cannot wait to see it. These two have also been going crazy, and we know exactly who we are talking about. Let's show you exactly what we've got. So, with that result, it is gonna be none other than Neck going to grand finals. And now he's gonna have a chance at gold here. But chat, coming up next is gonna be none other than CalComet taking on Kim. And now this Sindel and this Baraka have been leading the charge. Computerson, are you ready?
I am indeed ready. I'm still trying to get over that tragedy that we just saw. That misconfirm right there. I thought it was going to hit. I really did.
Either.
There they are.
Baraka.
All right, CalComet's back. All right, here we go. Kim and CalComet. Nothing a little YouTube editing can't fix. And now let's get it. We've got our main loadout, Computerson. I'll catch you up for this first game.
And one beauty about this game, it gives you a lot of time in the character select screen. So that's good. That's good.
Yes, it does. Yeah, much more than MK11, that is for sure. Let's go, Chet, and let's roll. Let's see if Kim or CalComet has the goods. Winner, of course, going to be taking on Neck in grand finals.
Indeed, here I'm a little bit behind, but we're gonna. Okay, we got some long range game going on right away.
Indeed we do. Yes, we do. And right now, these two trying to zone each other. That's going to favor Kim. Absolutely, by the way.
Agreed. Yeah, you don't want to try to outzone Sindel. She's got way more options than the only solar projectile that Baraka has.
Nice mix, though, coming from Kim on the breakaway. However, it is going to be CalComet who says, no, we are not doing that. Keep in mind, Baraka puts up more pure combo damage, but it is going to be Kim who owns the edge as far as mixing goes. Tries to get the 1-1. No good, Pewter.
These guys are really swinging it out right now. Kind of feeling the vibes so far. I love it.
All right, so blowing out those guts, give you that Taco Bell treatment, and now it will be CalComet in the lead, and it's gonna be Kim burning that meter. Says, you know what, I can still win this round. Nice.
Oh, indeed.
Good low.
They're gonna keep him at bay
into
right
the air.
there.
That's gonna be it. That's gonna be the round. If he doesn't drop it, and CalComet gonna be taking the lead.
Try and kill me.
Indeed, he does right there, completing the victory, completing the goal right there, up 1 round. Good stuff. What an answer.
What an answer, but a forward 1 into the scream, into the tremor. Absolutely safe, but that overhead is not safe, and we're blowing it up. Kim in some big trouble here. Okay.
Oh, and
A
he
forward
is,
1,
yeah.
that's exactly what he was looking for.
He is letting the buttons fly right now, but here's a return from Kim, looking to make a response of his own.
2-4 into the overhead, and once again, oh, another mix. And you know what? CalComet is saying, I've had enough. Absolutely. By the way, guys, a huge thank you if you're still here watching or if you've been here the entire time. Nothing but love, guys. We are having ourselves a great day. Semi-final action is going crazy. And this is enough. This is enough. No! Overhead, no!
This is a big opportunity.
Yes, it is. Can he convert into that fatal, the forward 1? You know CalComet's looking for it, but that is going to be enough to clean up the round. Kim answering right back.
Wow, great response right there. Great counterattack. Even after the crystalline armor went away, no fear.
No fear indeed. We're trying to prove that fear is not a factor here in the fight night. And Merengue, people forget me. All right, into the air. A solid combo coming from CalComet, trying to throw Kim into the corner, and he will be doing so.
Indeed, big damage here. There's a tech, but
Overhead,
still
he's
the
got
pressure
him!
remains.
Oh my goodness, and CalComet having a solid round. However, Kim, they do still own the win button if they can get that tremor locked and loaded. But right now, there is no space for you. Down 1 punishes. Overhead, no good. That striker again. Where's the grab? Give me the grab.
Oh. So, striker provides some
Oh, a
comfort.
little bit of a mix-up on the back, too. And this is going to be CalComet on the verge. Can he pull away? Overhead. And now, can he get the mix? Yes, he can. He needs more. He needs a lot more. And that is going to hurt. He's on the work. Wait, there's no way. There's no way.
Still a lot of work yet to be done right there. And there's the breaker. Crucial right there.
Oh, and the backdash coming from CalComet. And that is going to be it. Computerson, what a magnificent play. Coming from the Baraka to my right. And once again, I'm loving the character variety we are seeing on display.
Oh, it's been a beautiful showing so far. And yeah, CalComet, that backdash into the low starter, we've seen so many times already this tournament, and I love to see it. He's got great feel of the spacing on the stage.
All right, chat, we are once again setting it back your direction. These two are going all kinds of crazy. It is once again going to be CalComet now on my left and Kim on my right. Let's see if he can tie this up or if CalComet is going to be pulling away.
Yeah, and as I've just learned in appreciation to the chat, yeah, that was a Twitch drop skin. So that's not a very common one, and that's probably why I've never seen it before. And now what Kim wants to see is a victory here to answer back after that one.
Oh, he's going to have to go get it, though. There is going to be nothing given. But look at the pew-pews coming from CalComet Striker. Going to be one of his best loadouts. By the way, Demigod Medusa, what's going on? And King Scotty, what's up? Welcome to the chat. Demigod Medusa and King Scotty and Blonde Bomber hanging out with us, and so many more. But now Kim with the lead here, Pewter.
Oh my, indeed, and here is a very strong response from Kim. This is what we were used to seeing in the last match from them. Now he's got to do some defense here as he deal with a lot of Baraka buttons.
Oh, this is
Look,
tough.
He's ignoring them.
And Demigod Medusa saying it is time to smell the coffee, and the same can be said about Kim. This Sindel finally starting to wake up.
Good back, waking up in a fantastic fashion, I might add.
Right, it's not about how you start, it is how you finish, and that Baraka going to be blowing right through that armor. Into the air you go. CalComet Airlines.
Indeed, there's a safe jump in right there provided by striker grenades, and now a combo continues, and so does a right screen carry.
All right, CalComet answering back immediately, though the overhead not going to be paying off that striker. You cannot press a button, and that's going to be it. That's going to be enough to clean up the round. CalComet on the verge of going up 2-0.
Very defiant in his response right there, and you have to keep an eye on that striker meter because those grenades, they're gonna come. They're gonna be cooked.
What do we got from here? Doesn't get the mix. Good defense from CalComet. Back two yet again. And a solid grab. You need a lot more of that, though. That striker is gonna be loaded. I'm sorry, that tremor is gonna be loaded. There's striker, by the way. And poke special, diabolical, a full combo starter.
Grenades offer more opportunities for the combo right there, but he didn't get as much as he wanted. Now it's time for defense.
All right, doesn't get the mix. That striker is going crazy. The cameo of the event, no doubt about it.
It is always a reminder.
Here he goes. If he can get this mix, it is gonna be CalComet in a world of trouble, and he does get the mix. Chad, that's gonna be enough. And Kim knotting things up in front of our very eyes.
What a clutch performance right there. Finishing the combo, doing everything you need to do right there. Nodding it up, just as you said. And geez, Kim, both these players have made fans out of me today.
Oh, 100%. I am loving the action right in front of our very eyes. But Chad, with that result, we now have basically a 1-2 on our hands. This one is going into overtime. And let's see what CalComet decides to answer back with. Let's go.
Sindel.
Striker.
Baraka.
All right, Chad.
More striker.
Let's do the damn thing and let's get it sent your way. This is going to be now Kim with a new lease on life. Let's see if CalComet can answer right back.
Ghettos isn't the answer.
Indeed, indeed. Both styling so far. Great matches from each of them so far. So what do we have?
Oh, we got some pew-pews is what we got. Neither one is going to be able to get their damage because they had each other in a stun.
The striker bullets will always confuse you and ruin your combo opportunities right here. Trying to get in now is Kim. Big opportunity at the split kick right there. That's how you get in.
Indeed it is, and now a nice overhead coming from none other than Kim, but it's going to be CalComet answering back. Kim might have a bit of a download here. But as I say that, though, CalComet immediately answering back. Red. And what he gets the shimmy, but that one not going to pay off. Can he get the mix? Yes, he can! This might be enough. This might be enough.
All of that was afforded by fantastic defense right here. Kim could finish it up. He's in chip territory.
Overhead, he goes poking a special.
And there it is now. He's sitting on one more round to get up a 2-1 lead.
By the way, yeah, we did have Shrek mode. That was a fun day. However, guys, I just want to give a huge shout out to you guys, man. What an insane event this has been. And guys, as always, thank you so much for coming through and supporting, man. Without you guys, we would not be here. And that is a fact, Peter.
Absolutely, it is all 111 people in the building. Much love and appreciation for y'all showing up and showing out. This is why we do this, for the love of the community right now. But what Kim wants to do is delete some of this health advantage, and now he's got a chance of doing it.
And Kim right now is going up, does not get that remix. That would have been absolutely deadly. CalComet still trying to punch through. Nice. A couple big swipes, another low, and there's a forward one, but it's gonna be whiffing.
Too far away on the spacing there to punish that one, but look, that air projectile's gonna nullify everything and unlock everything.
The tremor's loaded. No, yes, he does get it, but he kind of drops it. Down one, poking the special. Kim's ready for it. Solid grab coming from Cal.
Good stuff right there. After fantastic defense from Kim.
Nice. And by the way, Akira, somebody did redeem it. That is in fact true, and that's gonna be all she wrote. And now Kim is on a 2-match win streak, a 2-1 score. CalComet needs something right now, Pewter.
Murder she wrote is what happened right there. Yeah, Kim up 2-1, putting the screws to CalComet. Let's see what kind of change we got here.
And yo, what's going up, Big Norther? Welcome back to the chat. Baraka still hanging out with us, Akira with us, King Scotty up in the building. Scotty doesn't know, Peter. Is that true?
Scotty is in the building, indeed. Indeed, I'm still fuming that I missed Shrek mode. I fucking missed it, man.
Hey man, people forget Shrek mode's a thing, but now we have Godzilla mode. It costs 1 million channel points. Chat, let's send this your way. Game number 4. And CalComet says if I'm gonna win, it's gonna be with this loadout, Computer Sin. Let's call it like we see it.
I was looking forward to Shrek mode so much, and then I missed it when it happened. I still don't know what it is, and I don't know what Godzilla mode is either, because you won't fucking tell me.
Yeah, hey, if you have to ask Computer Sin, you can't afford it. It's as simple as that. Not even the South Mouse can afford it. However, we do have lows. Overhead? All right, though, CalComet says we're going to a game 5, come by hook or by crook. Right?
Well, the crook right now is CalComet jumping out to a nice health advantage right here as he brings, but now he's going to get punished knowing the block springs. Kim strings, I said springs, whoops. Kim knows them, and he's going to do damage.
Indeed he is, and now into the air. Kim is having himself a hell of a ball game, but it is going to be Kim who's not out of the woods completely. Needs more damage and needs it now. Oh, he tries to get it, but that's going to be enough. And Kim is on set point. Is this going to be a 3-1 in favor of the Sindel to my right?
Oh my goodness, and the momentum continues right here. The tremor pressure continues as well. There's big overheads and big buttons at play.
All right, and now we are going to be blowing out those eardrums, and now Kim is on the verge. That tremor slowly getting loaded.
Kim has not taken any damage up until then, and then there's the crystalline armor that's going to prevent him from taking even any other more damage. But now he's got a big block spring in front of him.
He's going to spend the fatal blow. He says, I've got to get this done now, Peter.
You have to let that rip right there. I agree with the decision. But still in the driver's seat is going to be Kim here. This is a big time to make a choice.
Absolutely. And all right, if you are CalComet, you've got to go. You cannot afford to get mixed. All right, trying to get the shimmy, not going to quite be able to get it. And there's a striker again for safety. More swipes, Peter. And there's going to be a backdash. He's got something. He's got to keep moving, though. The 1-1, and that's going to be enough. CalComet can't break. Wait, and the tremor ground pound to end things here. Super smart from Kim, and look at this. Popping off.
Fiona!
Holy moly, and Kim with a 3-1 score to come and make this happen, and that is going to be Kim moving to Grand Finals. CalComet, thank you so much for playing. However, we do have an all-EU showdown going in there, Computerson. What do you think about our potential finals?
GG's right there, first and foremost, to Kim and CalComet. Kim, the pressure continues. Now we're going to see more of this Sindel in the finals. I'm very much looking forward to that because this gameplay is hyped. There's going to be lots of damage flying around this game.
For sure, and that is going to be guaranteed. However, chat, let me show you exactly what we're staring at. Our last match of the night, and then, of course, we should be back tomorrow. But with that result, it'll be none other than Kim going to Grand Finals, and they will be taking on Big Neck. Hey, the battle of the three Neck and Kim. Very short name. That's what I'm trying to say. However, chat, let's get it sent your way, and let's go.
Indeed, right here now. I think we know what the picks are going to be. It's going to be Sonya on one side, Tremor on the other, Sindel and Mileena are the mains.
All right, chat, let's do it. Let's send it your way. It is going to be none other than Kim taking on Neck. Let's get it, and let's roll.
All right, very excited to see what here happens at round start. There's Tremor in play. Getting that shuffle, getting to the crystal in. That's what you want.
By the way, this royal family right now going to be having some home field advantage here in the palace. And Neck, by the way, I don't believe he's lost a game all day. The same cannot be said about Kim. Let's see how the styles do clash.
Correct, you are. This is a home field. This is a neutral zone right here, apparently. And speaking of neutral, it's eliminated by that overhead.
Absolutely, and we're going to be having Big Kim right now, trying to get that mix. However, we've got some mix of our own coming from that Sonya cameo. Where's the back two? There it should be right there. Doesn't get it this time. Solid defense from Neck. Into the air we go. He finds a new mix route. Love to see it, Pewter.
Oh my goodness, the Tremor right there. He was so ready to do a double screen. He knew the other Tremor was going to give him a launcher.
All right, once again, we are letting loose just like me inside of an elevator, and it is going to be favoring none other than Kim, who did find the mix.
Indeed. The throne is empty because the queen is on the screen right here. Looking to move in and find an opening on this defense right here, but Mileena's pretty dodgy. Next got that movement.
By the way, Doodle Combo, great to see you back in our presence yet again. This should be close to being enough. Finds the forward one, and now Kim is going crazy. And that extending the combo. Beautiful stuff from Kim.
Kim continues to cook right now. Once that ball gets rolling down the hill, it does not stop.
All right, not gonna be getting anything out of this.
Okay, gonna defend that. No overhead, it's no good. Tanya's sitting in the background saying, what's up? Should I do something? No, Tanya, you're just sitting there because there's only 6 people on the planet actually play you. Anyways, there's a breakaway right there. Big stuff by Kim.
By the way, Blonde Bomber, you gotta be nice. Doodle Combo, you are always welcome here. By the way, guys, as you can hear, yeah, still getting over the Rona. And B, can you, what's going on? Welcome back to the chat. Nice overhead, though, not gonna be paying off, though. It will be Kim still in the lead.
Indeed, right there. A fantastic response right now by Neck right here. Giving a little bit of difficulty to Kim, even though still working with an advantage.
Nice mix again, and that's going to be guaranteed. He can't break, and that should be the game. And this is going to be Kim right now, giving Neck their first loss of the event.
Oh my goodness, a dose of good medicine right there delivered to you by Kim. The momentum is real, the pressure is real, and the buttons are forever.
Sindel.
All right, chat, with that result right there, we've got to go take a look at that replay once again, brought to you by this incredible community. We've been having ourselves a hell of a ball game, and all I got to say is, guys, thank you again so much for making this part of your day. Computerson, we have been losing our minds. Let's face it, we lost our minds a long time ago.
I never found it, actually.
Exactly. That's what I'm trying to say.
All right, let's see what the response here is now from Neck after taking this first L of the day. Kim is in strong position right now. What a showing. I'm impressed right now.
King Scotty, exactly. And now Neck, though, he's going to have to find his way back, facing some adversity for the very first time this event.
Actually, that's a good point, Scotty. Yeah, I don't know if I ever had one.
Fight.
If I did, I forgot about it.
People forget, man. People forget. However,
I was waiting for that.
now look at this, by the way. Neck, he's going for a more zoner-oriented approach. Doodle combo, we most certainly did not. However, trying to go for that up block is going to be Neck. The overhead finally going to land.
He's going to connect on that. This is going to be a big opportunity here, leading to tremendous damage. Here's a reset position.
All right, still not done and still on the run. We are moving and we are cruising, moving in and out. Reminds me of last Friday night, but this is going to be a Friday morning. Nice. Overhead is going to be good. Now here comes Kim.
Screen cancel. Yeah, now he's got corner pressure too. This is going to sting in a bad way, in a major way.
And he nails him. Here he goes. And by the way, that Tremor cameo is going to be loaded. If he gets this mix, that's going to be devastating. He's got a break.
Oh my, low health break right there. 148. Might be regretting that later, but still, who sees? He's got the confidence. He's one touch away with Mileena.
All right, the size going to be coming through. The jump in. Let's see what we've got from here.
We got the onion rings in play right here,
Nice.
doing a little dance. There's the overhead teleport.
And by the way, the Tremor ground pound pulling away. And Kim able to bring that back. He is cooking right now.
Oh my goodness, indeed. Fantastic use of the Tremor right there. He knew the wherewithal just to know that you have that one available, depending on what version of Tremor you have. Anyways, 140 grab here coming from Nick.
Oh, but he punches right through the overhead, the up block coming from Kim yet again.
Kim knows that block string all too well. We've seen it on display right there. The patience and Tremor available. He knows the availability.
Okay, good defense on that part, Computerson. You did not want to get hit by that. And now the forward one absolutely getting that shimmy. We are in trouble if we are Neck.
Yeah, you have to break right there because you're one round away from getting down 2-0. So you have to move. You have to get in his face. But it's so hard to break the defense of Kim.
All right, and by the way, Neck, yeah, this could be your last shot if it comes to this game. You've got to make a move. Easier said than done, but Computerson, that is going to be all Kim on a 2-0 score.
Indeed it is, and a pretty commanding way to do it, I might say myself.
All right, Chad, this Sindel is looking good. Who is this Sindel? We'll find out later. That is neither here nor now. Let's get you to that replay.
Indeed, this Sindel is a player I'm not familiar with. Kim showing up and showing out, without a doubt.
All right, Computers, and this could be our last match of the event. Let's see what it's going to be. Let's see if Kim can win their very first Vapes Fight Night title. Or does Neck come storming back? I'm open for any option.
Mileena.
Indeed am I. And I know we keep saying indeed, and we talked about it, but you know what?
I have had enough of my
It takes us a little while.
tactics.
It's safe words, safe words, safe words.
Indeed. Okay, precisely.
Precisely.
I'll get out my
exactly.
I'll get out my source for tomorrow.
All right, we got you, Computerson. However, we're going to be pulling out our screens for now. A nice solid mix, and that Tremor getting the remix, and now Neck cannot push a button.
Oh my goodness, it continues, and there's another reset opportunity. God, the buttons just keep flying out of Kim right here.
All right, and now this is Neck. You've got to make something happen. He's going to need a lot of mix, and he's going to need it now. That Sonya cameo, by the way, is being scouted out.
He will take a 140 throw right there, courtesy of Sonya, but Tremor. Oh, what? Wait.
Oh, that could have been a full combo. And now a forward one, just in case you try moving in close. Neck is in trouble. Tries to convert that a little bit slow on the draw.
That was a good down one poke out of there, but yeah, a little bit too much distance to convert on a full combo right there. This is still scramble time right now for Neck.
All right, though, the low catches him, and Neck gonna be breaking away, but you gotta wonder, is that gonna be a good move? Because Kim is absolutely gonna be crushing this round, and he is on tournament point.
Must we renew?
Kim is feeling the rhythm, feeling the groove, and on quite a roll today, babe.
I wish I could say anything different, man, but it has been exactly that. A beautiful punish, by the way. And Kim, who is this Sindel? Neck had never lost a match coming into this, and this has been a dominant showing, coming from the character to my left.
Very lethal Sindel right here out of nowhere, and oh my god, it continues. It just doesn't stop. It's omnipresent.
All right, 1-1, the down one, the double down one. And by the way, Kim is on the verge of putting this entire event away. Forward one yet again. And another forward one. There's the ball roll, exactly what the doctor ordered if your name is Neck. The overhead, though, that should be a punish, but it's not. And that is going to hurt Neck. You've got to break, and he will.
break for your tournament life right there. That was the response I wanted from Neck, to see that ball roll and get a combo, but it was broken immediately right here. And look how comfortable Kim is just playing this game.
Just waiting for that tremor, and now that tremor is loaded, trying to get rid of that cameo, by the way. And this, one more, and chat, that's gonna be it. That is going to be your tournament, Kim, with a 3-0 score. And all I gotta say is GG's to all players involved. Computerson, a dominant showing from this Sindel.
Absolutely, Neck knew it right away. He just rage quit and got the hell out of there. GG's to both though. Kim, what an impressive way to show yourself to the world.
And exactly, gotta say, and by the way, people are saying Fire Axe is gonna be looking up to that. And I gotta say, man, that's a Sindel I definitely wanna see in the future. Chad, what an event. And your champion for the first time is gonna be Kim. Computerson, your thoughts on the event overall?
Very good games to both on that last match, first and foremost. But my thoughts on the event overall, I'll say this all the time. I repeat myself a little bit, but I love seeing newcomers. I just love seeing hard-fought battles, and I love seeing people that have passion for the game.
Exactly, man. I could not have said it better myself, Chad. With that result, though, congratulations to Kim. No prize money today, but you know what? A lot of glory, and we will take that as well. Chad, thank you guys so much for supporting the event. If you're in the Discord, I got some big news. It should be happening in about 10 minutes. Cannot wait to see you guys there. However, guys, with that result, that's all I have for you today. Computer, you got anything else for us?
I'm looking forward to this news, too. I think I have an idea. I still don't know what the fuck Godzilla mode is, but I'm looking forward to the news. And much love to the chat, all 108 of you right there hanging out with us. Always love.
All right, guys, we're going to be sending you to Rasul. Tell him we said hi, and other than that, you guys have a great day. And be sure to tune into Rips today, by the way, guys. I know he has some banger events. And let's face it, he always does. Chad, we will see you later. Much love, and bye-bye now.
Indeed. Peace.